Hey, it's Celebrity Crime Channel. This week, we're not just talking about a music mogul, we're talking about a masterclass in reputation risk. Sean Diddy Combs is under fire, and the fallout is massive. Now, whether you're in corporate, running your own business, or just building your personal brand, what's happening to Diddy isn't just gossip. It's a powerful warning of how quickly everything can change. Because what happens when your image, the thing you spent decades crafting, suddenly cracks? The fall isn't slow, it's instant. Raids, lawsuits, accusations that span decades. Within days, major partners like Ciroc and Revolt began to back off. Silence from sponsors, distance from collaborators, and headlines that once praised now condemn. This wasn't just a PR crisis, it was a reputational collapse. Let's break down how the brands responded. You'll notice a pattern. Instead of waiting for proof, a court verdict, or even a public apology, they moved fast. Think about it. Diddy partner brands, immediate split. It was almost like flipping a switch. Why? Because in today's media landscape, association alone can damage your credibility. And brands aren't just protecting profits, they're protecting perception. The moment controversy hits, their internal teams are already running crisis simulations, legal teams, PR teams, risk analysts, and they all come to the same conclusion: distance equals safety. Ciroc didn't want to be the vodka that stood by controversy. Revolt didn't want to be the network that stayed silent. Every day they waited was a potential headline. Why hasn't this brand said anything? That kind of pressure forces a choice. Stay loyal and risk backlash, or walk away and protect your brand equity. And when reputational risk is high, even decades of partnership don't guarantee loyalty. It becomes strictly business. So, what can you learn from this? Here are 5 career lessons every professional should take to heart, whether you're a CEO or just getting started. 1. Perception is power. It's not just what you do, it's how the world sees what you do. You could be hardworking, ethical, and brilliant. But if your image tells a different story, that's what people remember. Diddy wasn't just a rapper. He was a businessman, a brand builder. But once perceptions shifted, none of that mattered. Your reputation can open doors or silently close them, and often you won't even hear the latch click. 2. Your network is watching. Your clients, your co-workers, even people you've never met, they're paying attention. They watch how you respond to stress, how you treat people, what you post, what you don't post. Diddy's partners weren't just reacting to headlines, they were thinking about their own image. Ask yourself, if someone Googled me today, what would they think? Would my online presence reflect the values I stand for? 3. Silence speaks loudly. In a crisis, every second counts. Saying nothing can say everything. Diddy stayed mostly quiet, and the silence made space for assumptions. And in today's world, assumptions spread faster than facts. When people don't hear from you, they fill in the blanks themselves. In your own career, this means stepping up, speaking clearly, addressing problems, even when it's uncomfortable. 4. Your brand travels faster than facts. Think about it. Most people didn't read court documents. They saw a tweet, or a headline, or a TikTok clip. That's the speed of the internet. Truth doesn't always go viral, but drama does. So you have to manage your brand like it's already public, because in many ways it is. Protecting your name means thinking ahead and being intentional with every action you take. 5. Reputation is earned daily. Every email you send, every meeting you show up to, every deal you make or decline, it's shaping your brand. Not just when things are going wrong, but especially when things are going right. It's easy to assume your good reputation will stick around just because you've earned it once. But like trust, reputation is something you have to build and maintain, day by day, choice by choice. So before we move on, let that sink in. You don't have to be famous to face a reputation crisis. In your job, your industry, or your circle, the same rules apply. Your name is your brand, and protecting it starts with awareness, strategy, and integrity every single day. Reputation isn't just about fame. It's about the story people tell when you're not in the room. It's about trust, credibility, and character in every industry, at every level. You don't need to be a celebrity for your reputation to matter. Whether you're a freelancer, a team leader, or just starting your career, people are paying attention. How you show up online, how you handle mistakes, the way you treat others, it all adds up. And here's the truth. Reputation moves faster than your resume. Long before someone Googles your qualifications, they've already heard a version of your story. So, ask yourself, what are people saying about you when you're not around? Is it aligned with who you think you are? Because in the end, it's not just about what you do, it's about what people remember. And your reputation, that's the legacy you carry into every room, every opportunity, and every future relationship. So here's the question. If your name hit headlines tomorrow, would your reputation protect you or expose you? Would people rush to defend your character or distance themselves in silence? Because the truth is, you don't build a reputation in the moment you need it. You build it every day, through your choices, your values, your partnerships. What happened to Diddy is extreme, but the principle applies to all of us. When the spotlight hits, you don't rise to the occasion, you fall back on your foundation. So take a moment. Reflect on what you're building, and if you're serious about protecting your career and growing your influence, hit subscribe for weekly videos, turning pop culture scandals and even crimes into real-life strategies for individuals, professionals, and entrepreneurs.